Welcome to your Sunday review, lovelies. I bought the BH Cosmetics Passion in Paris palette because I saw that Angie had recommended it highly, so I decided to get it. And so what we're doing here is I'm going to show you all the different looks I've been able to do with it and give you my thoughts on whether it's worthwhile or not. No idea what this says, but I'm going to go with this one. Oh, okay. Straight away fallout, that's fun. That's very beautifully pigmented, isn't it? And then just because I'm weird like this, I want to take the purple that's directly next to it because Little Mermaid vibes? What am I meant to say? I keep thinking there's a mirror there. I'm so used to there being a mirror. There's no mirror. Called the City of Light. Then taking Arc de Triomphe again. That's what we did in Paris, by the way. We just went up to Arc de Triomphe, which is a lot of steps. But then you actually get to see the Eiffel Tower. So, kind of made sense in our brains. I'm going to clean this up, do the other eye, and I'll be back. Okay, this is really pretty. I know that my skin looks terrible today. Whatever, deal with it. But look at this eyeshadow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so just to recap. I've got this on the outer third, I've got this in the outer corner, I've got the purple just up in here, and I've used a bit of Louvre as an inner corner highlight and just under the brow bone, and I've got Arc de Triomphe as well on like the inner third. Oh my gosh. This makes my eyes look so big. The colours are stunning. I know that this is like a deep dark dramatic look, but like that's what you're gonna get with this palette. Like, oh my gosh. So I use them wet on this side, so you can see kind of like hopefully the difference between like the shimmer on that side in comparison to that side, because that one I just applied dry, this one I applied wet, so you can just see the difference. Oh my goodness, this is stunning. Wow. Also, I haven't had any issues with any of these creasing on my lids, and I have very oily skin. Got very problematic skin, as you can clearly tell, but wow. How come I don't see many people talking about this? Guess who actually forgot to record and tell you what I used today? Obviously it's the palette. Look how stunning this eye look is. Do not pay attention to the lipstick. Do not pay attention to the lipstick. I know it's really gross, but look at the eyeshadow. Wow. I love this look so much. First off, I'm going to take some Grand Palais. That's a really pretty colour. Then going in with Pompidou. Fun fact, we didn't actually like Paris when we went there. Sorry, we just didn't. That is a really nice maroon colour though. Wow. When I was actually looking at BH Cosmetics stuff, they've got a number of vegan items, which is really good. But because this one was reviewed so highly, I was like, oof, I have to. We tried to go into the Grand Palace when we were there, but we couldn't. It was closed. And we were in Paris for such a short amount of time. We were in every city for a really short amount of time. It's kind of like a taster of everywhere to go in Europe that we wanted to. Now I want to go in with Eiffel Tower, which we also did not go up. We just saw the Eiffel Tower from the bottom because we were like, do we really want to pay all of that when we can just see this view from the Champs-Elysees? So it's like, oh, what's the difference? I knew that Brandon had forgotten the ring anyway, so he wasn't going to propose to me there. But he was going to propose to me in Paris, which I didn't know. It would be a bridge near Notre Dame. That's where he was going to propose. But you know, that's fine. Just forget the ring. It was lovely finding that out on my birthday. Now I haven't wet this shimmer at all. I've literally just gone in it with the shimmer as is. That's pretty. Ooh, is that romantic or what? I probably should take a little bit of Moulin Rouge at least, because Moulin Rouge was the one thing that I was like, I have to fulfill this dream and go there. The only thing that we didn't like was the fact that they use animals, and I'm like, why? Why are you using animals? This is, what, 2017 that we went there? That's nice too. Very festive. This does have some fallout to it, but it's still workable because it is just that pigmented. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of Sacré-Cœur. I'm just continuing to place the Eiffel Tower in the inner corner right now. So there you go. This is just another look done with this. I actually really like the way this blended out. I think that the colours are really lovely. The pigmentation is great, actually. So let's have a look at another look. I used the Champs-Elysees all over the lid, and I didn't even have to add anything to make it pop this much. I was really impressed. It looks like it's quite a bit of powder on there. Obviously just softening that top edge. Then I actually want to go in with a little bit of Montmartre. I did say I'd take Pantheon, so let's give it a whirl. Again, I'm just applying this dry. You know what, I am gonna take that all over the lid. Screw it. It's my eyeball, I can do what I want to. And then just to deepen it a bit more, I'm gonna take, again, Montmartre. I always do this, I'm like, simple, 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 simple. Do a simple look. Need I say more? Wow. Wow. So again, 1, 2, 3, and I use some of the Louvre just in the inner corner to really like make it super pop. Oh my god, like, wow. So shiny. So let's see, I applied this one wet and this one dry, so you can see the difference. I have to rush into a meeting now, but I feel way better. So I use Musée d'Orsay, and I put that down first, which is the Monet Museum. Beautiful, do go there if you haven't already. And then I use some of Notre Dame as well, just to blend it out. And I used a bit of the Eiffel Tower, as you can see on the lid. I didn't apply anything wet, but I did also go in with the Louvre just on the inner corner. I just decided to go with a very, very simple look today because I didn't have very long to do the makeup. But I haven't found, I've not found any creasing. I've not found any issues with patchiness with any of these colors yet. It is a single palette day again today. Yes, I've got some glitter on my cheeks. I just felt extra festive and I wanted to film my final review for a product, so whatever. So obviously today I've gone a very simple, oh my gosh, this is making me think of like the 2000s and late 90s, like that right cusp sort of thing, so much. So I've literally just used Cyan and a bit of Montmartre on the liner, and then I've gone all over the lid with Louvre. And because I used, like, I kind of blended them in together, so you've got like this beautiful like snowy blue icy kind of vibe going on. Went on, like, all of these have gone on very easily, all of them have been very easy to blend. I did use a bit of Kristen Lee Cosmetics in my inner corner and up here, just because that's the same highlighter that's on my cheeks underneath the glitter. Very easy to do, simple 3 shadow look. Looks like I made a lot of effort and I really didn't. I'm not even turning lights on today because this is the only thing I'm filming, but so you can just see how City of Light works on the lid. And then I used Musée d'Orsay, and I also used Sacré-Cœur and a bit of Louvre. The only thing I did was use a Kristen Lee Cosmetics highlight as like the brown highlight. So if you're wondering like, oh, what is that pink shift, it's Kristen Lee, and I've already done a whole video on them. But yep, so you can see this purple smokiness that's gonna get me through a long day of meetings today. Like, the thing is that they blend really well. And I didn't actually deal with fallout with these, which is really impressive considering the fact, like, that's very deep. I know that with this one and this one, so with Montmartre and Tuileries, I don't know, like, I do get fallout from those two, but I haven't been dealing with it from the darkest shade, which is pretty impressive. But yeah, just another look that you can do. So I have a Santa hat on because this is kind of like my festive look, and also I keep on doing hair treatments, so my hair's kind of gross, so it's the time of year I can get away with it. So anyway, today this is a look that I did for kind of like our festive Zoom call that we've had at work. So I used Pompadour on the lid and going all the way up, and then I darkened it with Musée d'Orsay, which is just along here, and then I used the Eiffel Tower, which I just applied dry. Then underneath I've used a little bit of Tuileries. So this is kind of like my easy festive look. I haven't really done anything with my lips other than put lip gloss on because today's been a lot. But yeah, I just wanted to show this. This is possibly like Evil Queen Does Christmas, but I'm here for it. I always love this sort of like whoosh, whoosh kind of thing. Easy to blend, of course, very pigmented. It's just been a dream. We're at the final thoughts time. I think that you know what I'm gonna say about it because how much I've been loving these looks. And yes, I did another purple and blue look just because I love purples and blues. I use my brush directly wet on here, so I'm just gonna have to scrape the top off. And I'm just getting eyeshadow everywhere, so I should really not do that directly onto the floor. That would be good. I feel like honestly this is a very approachable kind of palette because you can do looks which are a little bit more dramatic. Like I said, I would wear this to work. Genuinely, I would do this makeup to wear to work because I like to express myself through colour. I think that with this you can get really nice easy smoky eyes, you can get your nice sultry date night smoky eye, you can get a colourful smoky eye, you can get these lovely burgundies down the bottom, like, and because the colours are so deep, this will actually work for all skin tones. Like, some people may think that this is a bit too deep for me. I've got a bit of fake tan on at the moment, which is why it looks a little bit better, but honestly, like, I think that everyone should actually be able to get use out of this. Like, even the pigmentation on Champs-Élysées, like, that's incredible, and the price of this is actually really affordable. And I think I got this for, what was it, 20% off from Beauty Bay. So yeah, I will 100% be recommending this palette if you have been looking at it. I've genuinely found myself being inspired by just using this palette. I've used this palette in conjunction with other ones because I found that these colors, like, the quality is actually really good, not just for the price, it's actually just good. So yeah, if you've been on the fence about it, definitely grab it. Don't forget though, you can always get things when they're on sale, and we're coming up to again another sales time of year, with it being Boxing Day, so that's another time to get stuff if you've been eyeing it up. I'm really glad that I bought this one. The only other thing I have from BH Cosmetics is this, and they've been working really well because I've worn them in a few videos now. That's all I can really say about BH Cosmetics as a whole, but because Angie recommended this one, I was like, yep, I'm gonna get this one. Very glad that I did. So let me know, have you tried anything from BH Cosmetics, and what do you think of their palettes? I know that people regard this one as the best one, so maybe my view of them is quite biased. I was gonna get the LA one because of the pastels, but then I was looking at my September Rose Cosmetics Slush palette and I'm like, I don't really think I need it because the colours, like, some of them are actually very similar. So I'm trying to really just make sure that I'm buying stuff that I genuinely don't have and genuinely want, as we should all do. If you enjoyed this video, maybe you'll enjoy this video over here, or maybe this whole playlist. I do review quite a few products that I buy and try out. Even if I get sent products, I hope that you know that I'll always be honest with you about my opinions on stuff, because even when I've been sent stuff, I've been negative. So it doesn't matter what companies do. I'm gonna I'll share with you my actual experience. So yeah, even if you see stuff that's been sent to me, I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, thank you lovelies once again. I'll see you next time. Bye.